Alright, so today I'm doing these cat people, basically, for Burrows and Badgers. I'm going to do a Zenithal base coat on these, and I want to go over some of the different paints for base coating. And these are the two I'm going to use. These are Army Painter paints. This is Army Painter Primer White, and it was $15.99 when I got it. And this is Army Painter Black. We're going to use this first. We're going to put a base coat on the bottom, and then we're going to do a highlight coat with the white over the top to simulate shading, basically. I also have these other paints over here that I'm going to talk about. I used Citadel before, where they're like about $20. I think they're $25 nowadays, but Citadel works really well. These are specifically for miniatures, and the thing that's good about these is they coat really well. They're designed to get all these little intricate details. They're designed to get into the details without ruining them or filling them in. Now, this other paint here is called Quick Color. This is the cheapest paint I could find on the planet from Walmart. Used to be you could get this kind of paint for $1. It's more than $1 now, but this is base color. You want to use satin or a flat finish. This is gloss. I'm not using this, but I'm showing you like an example of what you can use. This is like, if I don't have this, I'm going to use the cheap stuff. And this is, you can see it says ×2 on it, and it says bonds to plastic. I'm going to tell you that is a super, super bad idea. This is like the worst paint you can possibly use to base coat your minis with, and there's a couple of reasons for that. First is this ×2 is designed to paint houses, cars, big areas. So this is going to fill in all your detail, and it's going to smooth your character out, and it's going to look like shit. The second thing is this bonds to plastic. It don't freaking do that all the time. It depends on the plastic. I have ruined many board games. Not too many, because I learned my lesson, but too many that I wanted to ruin using this stuff. And what happens with it is, if you get, now see, these are a little bit stiffer plastic, but on the soft, gooey plastic, like in a board game, this stuff won't dry. It'll be sticky and sticky and sticky. And I've given, because I didn't want to lose the board games, I've given this stuff years to dry, and it will never dry. It'll always be sticky. And then it'll get fuzzy and dusty, and it'll look terrible. I've had to throw out games because I used this stupid crap. So we're not going to use this. So we're going to use the black first. And give it a real good shake here. Probably should have shook it up beforehand. And I'm going to come underneath like this as much as I can. You see, I got my guys spread out fairly evenly. I'm going to get all 4 sides. All right, now if you can see, I mean, they're pretty base coated right there, you know, and I'm just trying to undercut them to build that shadow up. But you can see how well this stuff works. It almost coated it just doing that, you know, just one coat. So now with this white, I'm going to come at the top of them, not underneath. I'm going to come at the top. Give it a good shake. Now it's better to do several small light coats than it is one big heavy coat here, but we're going to hit it all 4 ways. I'm just going to touch them up. I'm going to come straight down on them. All right, I want to look at those and see what I think. Did I miss any sections? This guy's really dark in the back. I'm going to hit him again. There we go, that's better. I'm going to look around and see if this guy's really dark in the back. I'm going to a little bit more. A little bit. And that's it. So they're kind of two-tone. If you look underneath, you can see the black. I want it mostly white because the Army Painter inks are gonna be, the color's gonna really draw out with the white. With a black base coat, you're kind of wasting your time with the colors because they don't show up very well. So these guys are done. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like Army Painter base color. Now these guys have a theme color already, which is blue clothes with tan, you know, light tan skin. And so I'm going to do that with the Army Painter. And then these weapons I'm going to pick out with a silver regular paint, not Army Painter silver. I'm going to do regular silver and then maybe a white or a light dry brush on them. You know, Army Painter will get you a long way, but you can make them even look better with more. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.